So it's Elephant Words here, and today I'm gonna give you some like nice tips and tricks to make like I don't know for Jurassic World Evolution, just I don't know aesthetic stuff, and like I don't know just to be like I don't know make a good park. So, so like I don't know I've been thinking of these and here and first you got like is this like maybe try so for one tip is maybe try replicating the dinosaur's habitat like and now with like the new like I don't know terrain features you can now like I don't know replicate it because it's like I think you know about the association of the zoos and aquariums, this AZA, these guidelines that like zoos have to follow and aquariums though like, they have to like replicate the animal's habitat. And let's use the raptors for example. So let's go to their InGen database. I gotta scroll. So Velociraptor fossils have been located in what was once a landscape with lots of sand dune with like sand and like so what do you need? Sand to replicate their habitat even though it still rains. I mean what? But like hey, it looks just like where they used to live. With the palm trees and like now with all these rocks and like you know different like terrain up things you can do that the same thing. And what I do with my Giganotosaurus is I put a lot of I might put a lot of rivers because it says where in the database is that it would live in its environment on swampy lowlands with rivers and streams, so that's where it would live. And also like and that's why I put this part. I mean I was thinking of like a beach, but like after when the summer ended, I was like maybe just make this a desert place because there are dinosaurs in here that lived in deserts. Like so I might expand this part. Maybe make like I don't know over, maybe make more sand over here. So for the dinosaurs like let's list them. I mean, the Muttaburrasaurus, it said that it lived in arid places with like kind of deserts. I mean, Australia might have been different back in like dino times. Over here and the Syntysaurus, which lived in dry areas in the like Zulu formations, like dinosaurs that lived in like I don't know China or like something. Like I don't know, the Gallimimus lived in like Mongolia, like 65 million. I don't know. What else? Anything else? Oh yeah, the Sinoceratops, and as you can see, they are in their desert places. Which the Sinoceratops lived in China, and like back in over like millions of years ago, it was different. Like let's use an like our like the Earth was different millions of years ago. So let's. I always use a Spinosaurus, and whoa, look, what do you wait? Are you gonna eat a fish? So, as you know, the Spinosaurus lives in Egypt and like Morocco, Nigeria, places like that. Uh, and and as you know, Egypt and like the surrounding places are like dry. But when the Spinosaurus was existed, like I don't know, 100 million years ago or something. I don't know. Maybe comment down below. I'll look it up. The Egypt was all like you know a jungle was like there were like rivers and like it was all like this and yeah it was like that. So so yeah I'm okay. Next up is I have this tip. This is a tip, and is that don't use flatten. Like this is don't use flatten because it looks really bad. It just doesn't look good. So and don't use just like it messes with stuff. It doesn't look natural. Just don't use flatten. Use smooth it. I mean what video game logic? It doesn't make. I mean how do you change the terrain? That doesn't make any sense. And next up is what else is maybe like is this maybe like sort your areas into different sections like what I did on Sorna. Like there's one section where the herbivores and the carnivores are, and in the carnivore places you should put a lot of emergency shelters. So this is another. So next up is put your emergency shelters near carnivores. Because most of the time it's the carnivores that break out, and they're really dangerous. And like most of your emergency shelter should be around the carnivores. So like, or so like when it breaks out, like they just get to an emergency shelter, and like they're there. I know what you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So what else? Hmm. I don't know. What next up is maybe is maybe like I don't know. Name your I don't know. This is just a little cool thing. Is name one of your packies after maybe name your dinosaurs after I don't know. Maybe kind of name your dinosaurs because what I got these packies. I worked on it last night and finished it today. So like maybe name like your dinosaurs like I don't know. You can name your name your one of your packies Friar Tuck, which they called one in the Lost World. Also, here's a really cool trick. Maybe is for have four raptors as a pack. Name them Blue, Echo, Delta, and Charlie. So here is what you do. You put I don't. Well, the closest I can get to a blue one, they need to have a blue skin. Yeah, like please. I think they do, but I think it's a mod. But like, please have a blue skin, by any chance. Like maybe in the 1993 DLC or something. So like, the closest I get was the Alpine pattern. So the raptor with the Alpine pattern you call blue, and it'll always be the alpha. The one with the arid pattern which is Echo, and just the two base ones are Delta and Charlie. I can't find another pattern for Charlie. I might for Charlie. I can't really think of one because I don't have much. But if there are other patterns, maybe I don't know what Charlie really looks like. Because I mean, Charlie was only died. Jurassic World. Y'all have seen Jurassic World. And just one more tip is uh is what was it? Is what else? What else? Please have a spino. Oh yeah, and yeah, yeah, and also with your and well, not only to have a spino, but like everywhere in every little pond that you put or lake or whatever, you have fish feeders, and like because what? So he doesn't have to go to one. They're like, what's the point of having all these if you don't have a fish feeder? Like, and also maybe have the coastal stuff near lake, near like near your stuff. So that's just a little short video on some nice tips and tricks from the Lord of Elephants. I don't know. That's what I named myself. Well, I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. See you real soon. And say bye, Spencer. Bye.